Check. I can.
Welcome everybody to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. My name is LT Barone, joined by Bumps, and today we have a good one for you. We have BW versus Purdue Fort Wayne, and wow, that marker is so faded you can't see that I put the entire roster down.
I got you.
Um, but for BW and Purdue Fort Wayne, both of these teams are 2-1 on the season right now. So yeah, no, that didn't change anything. Or are you erasing it?
I'm erasing.
Okay, I was gonna say I could see even less now.
Eat not.
But yeah, um, 0-2. I mean, both of these teams are 2-1 at the moment, so we should have a pretty good match on our hands right now. BW once again winning their last one, so 2-1 on the season, going up against Purdue Fort Wayne, which they are 2-1, but they almost beat Ashland University, their academy team. So yeah, they could have been 3-0, but just barely lost the last one. It was a 2-1 series though. And yeah, so from what we know, because one of the players did a bit of odd review, Purdue Fort Wayne has a Mario, a Greninja, Incineroar, and a potentially a Toon Link. Um, the VOD that we saw, we didn't see the Toon Link, but in the stats it says that they do. On the other side, that it looks like I thought that he was going to erase, but for us, we also have a probably going to. We also have a Mario, Super Mario at this point. We have Lancelot on Pit, Nugget on Byleth, Space Hippie on Diddy Kong, and potentially um, Goomba on Link. So yeah, pretty similar or slash solid spread.
Mhm.
While I was talking with Goomba about this team, and we both kind of, or he didn't agree. I kind of said like this is like our team from 2 years ago.
Mhm. Exactly.
Like this, like Mario, we have one of those. Greninja, we have one of those. Incineroar, we used to have one of those. Yes, Yes, you are a Toon
Toon
Link.
Link.
So yeah, like this is like if this is like if those players were a CAD.
Mhm.
Um, well, some of them are. But anyways, this game looks like it could be a good one. Really test of skill and just in general, like we saw with the Pit Ditto on this one. I mean, on last week, it's going to be a Mario Ditto potentially, and there is the Toon Link as they are going to line it up. Do you have anything for this game?
Honestly, I'm a little surprised that we see the Toon Link lead. Toon Link is more of a character that I would expect to counterpick. Um, we have some characters that would definitely struggle against Toon Link, and I think holding that character, leaving it to go in a bit later on Purdue Fort Wayne's
Yep, Purdue
lineup.
Fort Wayne.
Yeah, not Washington. Um, on their lineup, it might have been beneficial, but I mean, hey, if this Toon Link is feeling hot, like all the power to him. I love the lead.
I love those arrows.
Yeah,
I love
whoa,
those arrows.
3.
Tried going for the fourth one.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now the big thing that Nugget is doing is just like, okay, I'm not going to let you get your space so you can do whatever you want.
Mhm.
Like, yes, Byleth is the distance demon, but she has boxing tools.
Yeah, that Nair is definitely going to be able to punish a lot of Toon Link's tools on Shield.
Speaking of on shield,
Yeah. Although a lot of Toon Link's tools are very safe on Shield, like all of his specials, most of his aerials. So we'll see if Nugget gets the opportunity to really use that Nair out of Shield to its full potential if this Toon Link player decides to be a little unsafe with it. That F tilt clanking with the the bomb. Very interesting situation going on there. And both of these players are at super high percent. Anybody's gonna take the kill any second. Yeah.
welcome to being a commentator. So yeah, right now 11-12. Still favoring BW. I mean, not favoring BW, but still Not undoable.
Oh yeah.
Nugget is playing really well right now. Just as long as this lead doesn't get too big on this stock, this should be pretty doable. And there it is.
Yeah. We saw last week that how well Nugget and Lancelot were playing with one another, where Lancelot was struggling to get kills. Nugget was much quicker to pull the trigger on taking those stocks. Um, so I'm really hoping to see this Toon Link explode at like 80%. I love that. Jumping forward with the arrow, which is normally a pretty unsafe option, but then canceling it with the jump, um, just backing up, kind of forcing Toon Link to press a button there, but very, very nice patience here from this Toon Link.
Yeah. Also, just nice patience by um, Nugget as well. Just a lot of projectiles that were thrown, and then
Snow jump here.
Toon Link himself as well, still able to survive though. Is being tossed around, but just being patient of the fact of like, all right, I still have this stock. That doesn't mean that I'm down yet. Um, it's not. We don't see many timeouts, if any.
Yeah, not in this format.
Yeah. So like, you can definitely take your time. Never mind.
Yeah, the F tilt taking it straight off the ledge. I'm interested to see if Nugget actually pressed an option there.
Yeah, it looked like maybe.
Maybe it was a drop down air or something.
Yeah.
Um, but regardless, like I think Nugget should be able to close this stock pretty soon. 73%, racking it right up to 84. This is definitely kill percent. But Toon Link is a very odd character who has an oddly high survivability. Um, like he will just keep living. I know that there are several games that I've seen and played myself where I'm living till like 170 with this character. Um, so maybe it's going to be pretty tough to take this stock, but hopefully Nugget can get one more before giving in. Back hit of that F tilt. I love the awareness to use it there.
Yeah, the Toon Link tried going for the down air there, either for the fashion or just for like, yeah, I know I could take the stock. That part of Nair just barely hitting, and that down smash is going to connect and take it.
I think Nugget is pressing neutral B quite a lot out of hit stun. And normally you want to press a bit of a quicker move to either A land or to catch your opponent going in off guard. But yeah, using neutral B there isn't quite gonna reverse that situation. So that Toon Link taking it, BW with 9 stocks, and Purdue Fort Wayne at 11.
Yeah, and like we seen last week, this is still doable. This is not an insurmountable lead. Um, but this is kind of like there's also like the matchup check of like who the heck wants to play against Toon Link? No
Exactly.
offense.
No,
Um,
true.
and out of the roster that I'm looking at, I would say the best one would probably be Pitt, especially the way that Lance plays. Lance, we saw last week, knows Orbitars and has a good niche with it. So I want to see like we said, like even the idea of like, oh, I'm going to put Orbitars up, like that would shut down like the campy gameplay. Other than that, maybe even like Mario, same thing but with Cape. Like
Yeah.
that's a bit riskier, especially knowing Super Mario. Um, but yeah, like those would be my top two. I would say Lancelot first, and then maybe Super Mario.
Yeah, counterpicking against Toon Link in this format specifically is a little weird. I feel like there are a lot of Toon Links in several leagues that give a lot of teams some trouble.
So many.
Like Space Miner, who we went up against a few weeks ago for varsity.
And one.
Uh, no, but a very, very good Toon Link player, and it's like Toon Link is so brawly where he can be out, he can be in. It's very hard to play around Toon Link because Toon Link is always playing around you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, so it's kind of trying to look at our lineup saying, okay, who can really dictate the pace of a game to take the momentum away from this Toon Link, who is now currently up 2 stocks. Although this isn't completely losable for us, it's certainly not winnable either.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
yeah,
like it. it isn't losable, but at the same time, we can't, like you said, we can't win from this position.
Hmm.
So it's going to be very interesting what they are going to do. Um, yeah, so it's just I was just trying to I'm trying to find the chat currently, see what they're doing. Um, but yeah, they're pondering.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if they have a person in yet.
I honestly don't blame them. Again, this is a tough matchup to go into. But it seems like you are 1 for 1 today. Let's go.
Let's go.
Lancelot coming in on Dark Pit. Um, I feel like last week we saw Lancelot on Pit,
Yeah.
and locking in Dark Pit this time. I mean, very small difference, but a difference nonetheless. Stronger arrows, a different side B. Um, let's see if Lancelot really
Okay.
makes the mileage with this character difference.
Yeah, this is if we go to the stage, which we are, um, it's going to be Dark Pit versus Toon Link on FD. So if you think that there's volatility, put somebody on FD.
Yeah,
Then you'll truly see what volatile is.
I'm a little scared taking
Toon
Toon
Link
Link
to
to
FD.
FD because I mean there aren't platforms for him to camp under or to play around. I always really like using Toon Link's Wave Dash or his Waveland on platforms. He's got one of the best ones in the game. But without any of those platforms to play around, let's see how well this Toon Link plays. A big issue that I was considering with FD for Toon Link is he gets some pretty easy bomb setups while ledge trapping.
Yeah.
Where if there aren't platforms above, like on like Kalos or something, um, it gets a little tough.
And it gets a little laggy too.
Yeah.
But hopefully that was just on our end and not the player's end.
Yeah. It looks like they're moving pretty solid. So.
Yeah, 69% just like that. Tried going for the down air, didn't connect.
I like that up air to disrupt the momentum of the bomb to kind of send it back up. If Toon Link isn't careful there, then it'll get sent right back up. Yeah, it seems like this counter pick is a little tough. No hitbox on pits or dark pits up B, so it's gonna be it's kind of a field day for Toon Link, just fishing for that down air on ledge.
Yeah, I was going to say, honestly,
Ooh.
like, except for that, I haven't seen, like, a big difference between the pit and dark pit. Like, it's just, at the end of the day, it's still pit. The arrows you use very often, but Lance has been using the arrows at the same position that you would use for both characters. But for when it comes to, well, first that killed, but when it comes to this arrow usage and the side B usage, it's kind of the same place that you would use for either of those characters. But yeah, right now, the lead just continuing to rack up. 11 to 8 and 44% already, almost SDing. We do take those. Down throw, up air, catching his DI in. Another one not doing it. Tried going for the third, misses the bomb just to take that in a down air.
I really like this Toon Link's use of Snare as well. Like, a lot of Toon Links are super focused on zoning with their specials. But ooh, that was a nice little bomb conversion. Very nice, Lancelot. And closing it out with the forward air. It is not quite over yet.
Yeah, taking his own damage from the bomb. Yeah, taking his own damage from the bomb, avoiding that conversion, but that's going to take the stock, unfortunately. The full-powered up B. Now, just like that, it's 7 to 10. But Lancelot, the way that he's been playing, should be able to beat this Toon Link. As now, just swinging right now, gets the fair, gets the arrow, doesn't get the spike, and the Toon Link spikes right back, but Lancelot able to recover without even needing to use jumps. 71 to 48. This is pretty close right now. And goes for the down air, completely whiffs, and that is going to take it. And hey, if you're BW, you take that. So as you can see, bumps left. He will be back. But yeah, that was crucial. That could have been really bad for BW. Especially when Toon Link got the spike. Maybe it just got in his head of like, okay, I got it once, didn't die, but like, what if I got it this time? Or maybe just probably just messed up his bomb setup. But either way, 9-7, so no more Toon Link on the board. And then here's the issue of do you want to play? Do you really want to play Incineroar Pit? Do you really want to play Mario Pit, Greninja Pit? Like, this is now to Purdue Fort Wayne side of which one of these matchups are you comfortable with? Um, so it's going to be very interesting to see what they counterpick. I personally think that it will probably be either the Greninja or the Mario. Um, just Mario having the better, probably better overall frame data, and then Greninja once again just being, I mean, same thing, better frame data, can outspeed Pit, can camp just like Pit as well. Both of the characters have up B, I mean, have up air that can just do massive amounts of damage. Great combo strings. The thing about Greninja, his kill confirms aren't as consistent as Mario, but I mean, hey, if Lancelot doesn't know the matchup, then the kill confirm doesn't really matter. Um, so yeah, just waiting to see what they're picking right now. Excuse me, just a bit tired. Um, and yeah, as we wait, um, trying to pull up their season right now. Unfortunately not able to find much, but there it is. Okay, so they are sending DDQ on Mario. So now we're going to have Mario versus Dark Pit. So not 2 for 2, unfortunately. I'll stick with the 1 for 1. And yeah, it's going to be this is very volatile. Mario and Dark Pit can do a lot of damage to each other, but and when it comes to kills, Mario can just get exploded off stage. Um, Dark Pit, if Lancelot isn't careful, can get F smashed. And we're going to Hollow, so the blast zones are going to be even smaller. So let's see how this is going to translate. Might be a quick game, might be a long one. There's only one stock for Lancelot, and they're even doing the Super Mario skin with the wedding outfit. So it is really like we're playing against Super Mario right now.
2, 1, go!
As now Lancelot has to SD twice. That one pretty good, just barely missed the corner. Maybe going for the corner this time. Ah, too high. I'll say like 6, 5 out of 10 maybe. And getting the up smash, tried going for the up tilt but misses. And gets hit by Nair, air dodges past the fair. And now this Mario getting comboed right now. Very stuck in disadvantage. I wonder how they're going to land. And they do. And going for the double back air. This is very reminiscent of playing against Super Mario. So I'm really curious to see how they're going to do. That up B doesn't take it. Does do 98%. Or Lancelot is at 98% in total. He should be able to take one. That fair connects, and that Nair does as well. And they do have a jump, so this Mario should be able to recover, and does. The F tilt doesn't take it, avoids the up smash as well. Very scary. The Nair to land, and this Mario isn't really going for the edge guarding, which is kind of smart, but goes for that up smash, and that's going to take it. So yeah, you might be a little bit confused why there would be a Mario on the screen with the wedding outfit, killing with an up smash, but it's not Super Mario.
Had to step away for a minute. I thought I was seeing a friendlies game going on. Thought that was Matt.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, Super Mario can come in, and they both wear the same outfit as well.
Do we see the Ditto?
The true ditto.
Oh,
We don't. We absolutely
we
do
got
not.
Space Hippie on the sticks. Oh, I love to see it.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
I'm
also a
sure it
great
was
thing to
Super
see.
Mario being like, I don't want to play the Ditto. Like,
Yeah, unfortunate for the viewership, but
I mean, there's this weird phenomenon in fighting games where the Ditto never really feels too honest. Where it's
yeah,
like sometimes it's like, yeah, the worst player wins, like all the time. Um, so it sometimes there are Dittos that don't feel all that good, but we're avoiding that today. So I honestly I still think this is a pretty interesting matchup, Diddy Kong into Mario, because they generally do a lot of the stuff the same. Like they've got
yep,
really solid combo games, really great neutral, and really oppressive advantage states. Where sometimes you're getting hit by these characters and it's like, what do I do?
yeah.
Um,
But not even that. Like, what the heck just happened?
exactly. Like I just lost my stock by getting hit by landing up air at 60 at ledge by Mario, and it's like, what do you
Oops.
do about it?
Yeah, and it looks like they are going to PS2, so giving Space Hippie some space,
hmm
um, which is very needed against Mario. You don't want Mario to be very oppressive.
hmm
Um, there's a couple things that is going to be crucial is banana usage. Not only how Space Hippie is going to do it, but how this Mario is going to try to cape it. Um, yeah, on top of that, just also who is going to kind of win, I would say, like the monkey flip battle of like, does this Mario adjust a monkey flip? Does Space Hippie get all the monkey flips he wants?
Yeah.
Is there a cursor on the screen? Who knows? Um, but yeah, parries that fireball, and th- this was kind of the thing in the VOD as well that we saw. I mean that was reviewed. Like this Mario can really go from playing like Super Mario to being like, you know what, I won't approach.
Yeah, and that kind of just holding back is really nice restraint to have. Because an all-around character like Mario, it's like, yeah, you'll get comboed, you'll lose your stock hit as early as like 60, 50%. But if your opponent wants to slow down, it's a very good tool to have where if you also want to slow down, you can keep up with that pace.
Yeah, just
Um,
barely whiffing that grab, that could have been crucial. The fireball connecting, having to recover, and does, and once again, there's that up smash from ledge again.
Yeah, I really like.
Ooh, stay down there,
All right,
buddy.
relax, Space.
You do that at Goombas for a living. Let's see how you like it. Down throw does trigger the banana, so
Yeah, there's if for those who are watching and don't know, there is a random number generator effect that goes with all items. If a character is holding an item and they get hit, there is a certain percent chance that character will drop the item, and it's random. It's just random. So
I love this game.
yeah, it's so great for competitors. Yeah, but really getting lucky for space there, because that grab, the up
But
smash
that up
taking,
smash hurts.
yeah.
Yep, and now 5 to 8, up a whole 3 stocks right now. And now the dash attack into forward air. This is what you're talking about. It just kind of snowballs. 48 out of what seems like out of nowhere.
Honestly, out of that dash attack, I would love to see Rar back air, just because I think the angle helps space set up for more to get more out of his advantage state. So hopefully he'll start applying more back airs out of his grab combos.
Yeah.
Otherwise, though, he's playing a super solid neutral. A little greedy with that up smash, but let's see if he can slow it down and try and whoa. Okay.
Are we sure this isn't Super Mario?
Yeah, maybe.
He switched
Yeah.
schools on us. Yep, gets the barrel. Doesn't kill, unfortunately, but 121 gets the up throw down air. We all see it.
I'm a little concerned because that's the second time that Space has used his Zair or his a Z drop.
That That was a
While,
good empty hop to up smash, by the way.
oh yeah. But Space keeps using his Z drop on Banana to threaten his aerials, but Mario is like inside of him in the air.
Yeah.
And what ends up happening is if Mario starts pressing, then he's going to just pick up that banana for free.
Yep.
And that's a little scary. That's very high risk, high reward. If Space can get something out there.
Is it sad? I kind of want to see the Mario Ditto. Like, especially the way that DDQ is playing. I really want to see the Ditto. Please don't get hit. Okay. Back throw. Stuck in the corner. And then goes for the monkey flip. Really
Very
good.
nice.
And
Ooh.
tried for the down air. Okay, we like magnet hands in this house.
I've seen him die there.
Yeah.
Oh!
I see him die here. Forward throw, having to recover, trying to avoid the back air. That was actually really good on the Mario to know that that's the killing move that he needs right now.
Yeah, just dash up smash. So close.
That
for
was
Space.
dash up, turnaround, up smashes. Mario's kind of popping off, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, he knows what's going on.
But now...
Yeah, let's see if we end up, because we have a Link in the back and a Mario in the back. I don't know how comfortable Super Mario is in the Ditto.
I need to see it, please.
Honestly, I don't think he goes for it.
I know he doesn't, but please, like, let me see it.
Because what happens if Super Mario goes in and loses 3 stocks to this Mario? At this point, all they should be doing is playing for information. If they get rid of this Mario, who do they send in next? And I think that's what they should be playing for, like one game at a time, what comes after.
Let's go. That's the disconnect, which means it's going to be Super Mario.
Or Goomba, who also plays Procon.
No. But anyways,
hate to see it.
not on Goomba, not on Goomba. I just really want to see the Ditto. I think it'd be really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think either way, no matter if it's the Mario or the Link, I think either way you send in the Greninja. Yep, it's the red controller. You know what that means.
We got the Mario Ditto.
We got the Super Mario Super Show. This last episode was the maddening. This one is going to be the faker. We are going to see who is the real wedding outfit Mario.
Oh, do they pick the same outfit too?
The same outfit, play the same way.
Let's see it. Let's see it, Super Mario.
This is claiming for that outfit. I'm just saying, like,
because what happens if he doesn't take it?
He can't take one, then you got to get back to the basic one. I'm sorry. You get demoted.
You get demoted.
You get demoted to the N64. Put on that Stars and Stripes, bucko.
Let's see it. Oh, yep. Okay, yeah. Super Mario is queued up with the wedding outfit.
So yeah, this might be a bit confusing because they're both wearing the wedding outfit, but
there will be a slight tint to one of them.
I will say the one that is not ours is going to be a bit darker. His shadow being a bit bigger. I wonder if because it's a Mario Ditto, they both decide to do.
Do they change their alts because they want to be able to tell?
Boo!
Okay,
he already got demoted.
No, this is good. This is good because I can see a world where Super Mario thinks that he is the one who
doing
is
the combo,
doing the forward air.
Yeah.
and
then getting forward air.
Yeah, like.
Okay, but as I was saying, like, I wonder if both of these players leave Battlefield open. Because it is Mario's best stage.
Honestly, it's very volatile. I would imagine this, the other Mario to keep it open. Just for the sake of, if I can get this combo off, like, high risk, high reward, I'm going to take as many as I can before these 2 other players come in.
Yeah, and same thing with Super Mario of like, hey, I'm already down 3-7. Let's shoot it at the wall and see if it sticks. Let's go to Battlefield. Let's see who could up air better, who could nair better, who could up smash up B better, which is ours. But yeah, so
I can definitely imagine Super Mario getting into his head a little bit here because again, he's not extremely, to my knowledge, very well versed in the Ditto. And it's weird playing against Mario, simply put. Like, he's a very simple character.
That
but
can get very weird.
He's hard to play against. He's got a lot of really good tools, and playing around good tools in this game is tough. Like,
dang it.
Going to small battlefield if nobody knew what that was.
But yeah, Mario doing the player one outfit. Oh, they're choosing the music. I wonder if it's going to be
Hmm.
Mario. Um,
What are we taking it to? Where
I'm thinking
New Donk City?
no, I
No.
think it's going to be grand finale. Tough guy
Tough guy
alert.
alert.
Just by off by one.
That's what I say when Matt Snow walks into the room.
Tough guy. Anyways, moving into this game. Let's see how it goes. The Mario Ditto. Ours is on the right.
Matt Snell's just got to take one stock. It's not unseen for him to take 7. Um,
Ooh, he does a different SD. I like that one.
you know
I like
what?
that
He's
one.
sending a message with that. That's like an 8.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like
That's
a
an
seven
eight.
and a half.
I'd say I'd give it the even number. I don't like that.
Oh.
Ooh, yep.
And they
I was gonna
both
say
give
even
the
the same
thumbs up.
taunt.
This is crazy.
Yep. First down air goes to DDQ. Goes for the down.
Down throw at 0.
Yeah. But getting the fireball jab. That was supposed to be back here.
I kind of like it though. I played like one game of Mario earlier, and I felt like that fair was clouds,
Yep.
where you just cross somebody up, use that fair, catch them off guard. Just a little timing mix-up.
Yeah, and now here's DDQ having to play defensive because for DDQ, how the heck do you play against Mario?
Yeah.
He
Ooh,
wants it.
He wants it.
He wants it.
Roll
No, don't
down
do it.
smash.
Don't do it.
Oh. Oh.
It gets the hitbox instead of the turnaround.
Oh,
Snipes!
Snipes. Okay.
Doesn't get it though. 149 and now DDQ with the grab. Not going to do it. Missed the backer though.
The
Into
up smash.
Yep, up
Yeah,
smash of
baby.
its own. And you said you were worried about if Super Mario didn't win it. What if he doesn't lose it?
Yeah.
What if he just completely sweeps?
So this is actually pretty interesting because now, what do they have to send in against Mario?
Greninja.
Yeah, not Incineroar, probably.
Yeah.
Well, or maybe they send in the Incineroar first to kind of get some chip damage on this Mario, get a stock, like find some momentum for this Greninja to start moving.
Honestly, for BW's sake, I hope so because we've had this team for so long. Super Mario played against a really good Incineroar that might be in the chat named Derpster, and no matter how many times they play, all those games seem close because you're in disadvantage once, and you take 80 from up air.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you also take 60 from Revenge side B, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
The point is Super Mario. He knows Flood. He knows Cape. He sees an Incineroar. He's
He
going to
sees
go
red.
for. Yep. He's going to go for all.
Yeah, it's a little scary though if they send in Incineroar first because that's also an extremely volatile character. If
Yeah.
you've got 3 stocks on Incin and you don't have as much momentum, it's going to turn into a revenge and then like forward smash doing like 70% out of nowhere. But it seems like they're sending in
Isabel.
yeah, an
Yeah.
Isabel by the name of Tchaikovsky. Oh yeah.
I didn't see this in the bingo card today, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't see piano virtuoso Tchaikovsky going in on Isabel against the Super Mario Super Show.
Yeah, against the Super Mario Super
This
Show.
feels like Endgame.
Yeah. In which we will say, in the Super Show, the episode ended with Super Mario with the clean victory against the Faker. So now he's going to go against a dog.
Let's see season 2.
Yeah. Season 1 has been a hit.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where this kind of comes from because I don't know exactly what Isabel does against Mario at 3 stocks with 3 more stocks in the back that an Incineroar or a Greninja don't do.
Yeah.
I think we are anticipating the
I was gonna say, I
Greninja
think
to come in at the end.
I think the answer's camp. Because, like, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, correct.
Huh. How could I not consider camping?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if Super Mario takes his skin back. He
Sure
does.
does.
Yeah, he earned it. He earned it.
Now that Mario needs to earn it. So yeah, as it looks like we're going to roll into the next one.
hmm
Eventually.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think at this point we're just getting information. If Super Mario doesn't take this, that's totally fine. We just touch up our lineup and see what sticks for our next game. Because I think the Byleth lead may be a little tough, and then maybe maybe Lancelot reconsiders their their usefulness against this lineup specifically. Not in like a dissy way. You know I'm a Lancelot fan.
No, we know.
Um, but we're getting into this game right now.
I'm,
Tchaikovsky
I'm so
against
glad you know how
Supermadio.
to pronounce that because I would have stared at that for hours.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm in music history too.
One, go!
I'm not. As no one needing to SD, so Super Mario taking the skin back and taking 34 off of just that one very interesting interaction, and Isabel with the with the play toy, just like, oh yeah, stay away from me. And now the down air
Yeah.
fell for the trap. Let's see how Super Mario adjusts to. Let's see how Super Mario adjusts to it, though. There is still plenty of stocks and plenty of games left.
That's very good. Landing and then shielding against Isabel. That's a very good call because this the Lloyd Rocket doesn't really activate as soon as something touches it.
Yep, but the fishing rod does, and it definitely takes a stock. Oh, the Isabel actually going underneath the stage. Able to recover and not lose a stock. And I think for Super Mario, he just needs to start allowing himself to calm down. I know he's probably like, oh my gosh, this projectile is so annoying. Let me just try to keep pushing my head through it and see what happens, and that's how you get to 62.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of the damage that's going to come from this game seems like it's just going to be from Lloyd Rocket. The platform getting in the way of the fishing rod, so that command grab doesn't quite land.
Yeah.
Now it looks like Super Mario's playing around this Lloyd Rocket a lot better, so good for him. But we'll see how well that goes going forward, because it's just about at the percent that it's really about to kill.
Yeah, and that down air, not able to kill yet, avoids the Lloyd Rocket, goes for it all but misses. The down air into the forward smash doesn't work. I think the thing about the rest of this team, yep, that is a true combo, I believe. The thing about the rest of this team is that they have Mario experience, especially one that plays just like Super Mario. So it's going to be, how is Super Mario going to change his game plan? How is he going to adjust? Is he going to adjust?
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of why I like Super Mario going in a bit sooner, because now you do have people who are, like, players who are so used to playing against Mario, I imagine, considering the Mario on their team. It's so much easier to counterpick Super Mario from here, but that back throw taking it, maybe he's still got some fight in him.
Oh, I definitely know he does. Getting the down throw, but taking the rocket.
Honestly,
again.
I think a different throw would have armored through that.
Yeah, it's odd because it armored through earlier. So
the down throw did?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know if that was just like good timing.
Yeah, it might have been a timing thing then. It's always so hard to make situations
This
like
might
that
kill.
consistent.
He doesn't have a jump.
Oh, the DI mix-up. You could
Yep.
tell he was holding to the left. But, all right, Purdue Fort Wayne taking game one, 5 stocks to 0. Pretty uncontested on that. Very good having 2 players left. But let's see where how BW responds, because they definitely got something up their sleeves.
Yeah, you talked about it before, but to go into a bit more detail, what do you believe BW should do to fully adjust? Like, how are they going to make this from 5-0 to a BW win?
Yeah, I think honestly, we just need to see a little bit more adaptation as far as building the lineup goes. I think I've said this before, but BW does a really, really good job of building lineups and being super meticulous in the fact of it really does matter who you send in when you send them in. And I think holding Super Mario at the end, when we know that they already have a Mario on their team, we have to assume that they have that matchup knowledge. So if we really do have Super Mario in the back, we should probably consider sending him beforehand when they don't have the chance to counterpick.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they decide to take that. Um, and hopefully going into game 2, they've got a bit of a different lineup. And we'll see how it goes, right?
Yep, we sure will. I think one big thing is especially the use of Space Hippie. I want to see Like if they already know to counter Super Mario, I would rather see him specifically against like the Toon Link because the rest of the team struggled against the Toon Link. So hopefully just being able to take out that big threat or do enough damage for someone like Space Hippie or Lancelot to slide in um, would do numbers for them.
Hmm.
Um, as it looks like,
We're getting right into game 2.
yep, what the heck is a 5-minute break? Um,
Ah,
nope, they're
well,
taking a quick
they're
5.
taking a break.
Okay, so false information. But yeah, they are taking a short break, and so will we. We will be back with more BW Smash Ultimate. So BW is down 0-1, but they are not out. Um, yeah, and stay tuned. And we are back for game number 2. Sorry for the delay. There was just a bit of an issue going on with the roster. BW wanted to do a roster change, and at Purdue Fort Wayne, there was a bit of complications with that. So yeah, starting off game number 2, you guys haven't missed anything so far. Yeah, Nugget right now taking 57% and getting ledge trapped by this young link. The up B does connect, but 73 on the board. Not going to lose the stock yet. The up tilt, the up air doesn't connect, but there's the bomb. Nugget catching that one though. And there goes the back throw. Boomerang to cover low, and ooh, Byleth with that DLC recovery, able to survive. And now that side B connects. And yeah, that forward air now about almost evening out the percent. That F tilt, getting that one frame where you can get up, where you could normal get up before you shield. But that down air is going to take it 99 to 5 right now, but that is going to be a BW deficit of 1 stock currently. And now the bomb to up air, not taking it though. And now this Toon Link is just going to camp. This Toon Link has no incentive to really approach, honestly, unless there's a bomb conversion. And that's going to be a low up B. Being able to recover, the forwarder not taking the stock. The snipe misses, the second one misses, the third one hits the shield, the fourth one really pressing the shield, fifth one missing, and there is no sixth one because instead there's 46% on Byleth. And now having to recover the side B, doesn't take the stock, 160. Kind of what Bumps was talking about, where with Toon Link he can survive a really high percent and then loses his stock, or the Toon Link loses their stock right there. And now the dash attack coming out, the back air doing a whole lot of damage, and now this is a prime opportunity for an edge guard, but instead elects for the F smash, and that was now a whole lot of damage racking up. The up B not initially connecting, but the scoop hitbox just getting able to bring the Byleth right back. Now 124 just like this. And that F tilt does hit behind, so just covering a lot of options right now. And Nugget just being able to do the double roll to make it on the stage. Avoiding that grab because I'm pretty sure back throw kills at this percent. F tilt, not it quite yet. Hopefully they save their jump. Didn't. And that air dodge is going to take it. Pretty unfortunate, but Byleth was at high percent anyways, and that didn't feel true. That is definitely true though, the bomb forward air. And now getting stuck at the ledge, electing to get hit by the bomb instead of the grab. But another boomerang forward air, 95% just like that. Misses the down air. And just a little bit of a jab, just, hey, get off me. I'm done with this. Yeah, Nugget avoiding the grab once again, just barely. And Toon Link has been so small that Nugget has not been consistently able to get these up Bs the way that she wants to. And now once again, this Toon Link is really fishing for this grab in the corner, missing the forward air conversion, which that definitely would have killed. And now how is Nugget going to make it back on stage? Another double roll. And now that bomb. Forward air not at the combo percent anymore. 153. Still able to snap to ledge. Once again, bomb forward air not able to connect. Nugget should grab in these scenarios. There's just a lot of times where the Toon Link is like, I know you're not going to grab. I'm just going to hold shield, see what happens. And it really has been going well for Purdue Fort Wayne right now. BW, though, cannot take one more stock. So now it is going to be 11-9 favoring Purdue Fort Wayne. So yeah, once again, I am LT Barone. I have no idea where Bumps is, but that's okay. BW now being down 11-9. Yeah, this Toon Link really has been doing a lot of work for has been doing a lot of work for Purdue Fort Wayne, and really has been the biggest challenge for BW. I am hoping that I don't want them to send in Super Mario just for him to lose the stocks, but I think that he should be able to take two. Send in Super Mario, he takes two, and then maybe the Mario wants the Ditto back, and maybe Super Mario does even better. So yeah, just a lot of possibility going on, and yeah, just really hoping to see that BW can adjust. It is looking so far very similar to how it was in game one. And they're actually sending in they're sending in Goomba on Link. So Goomba, who didn't play the first round, is going to be playing on this round. So yeah, very interesting. Yeah, because not only does that mean that this is a player that Purdue Fort Wayne hasn't played against yet. This also means that someone between um, Lancelot, Super Mario, or Space Hippie will likely not play this round, as now Goomba does choose the Link. Now we're going to have a little bit of Link versus Link action. One is significantly smaller than the other. One is significantly better than the other. Sadly, those two correlate. Um, and now doing the music selection. Um, Going to Fatal Fury, W. Um, yeah, the stream's live. Yeah, no, the lights went out. But yeah, that is Space Hippie saying what's up. Now get back to the game. Hurry up. We need a dub. But yeah, yeah, as we are all live, just to make sure. And yeah, once again, this is going to be Goomba versus um Goomba versus Lad Ladgabin. Lagdabin. Um and really it's just going to be how can this Link play against itself? Um Old Link has the better Nair, in my opinion. Link Nair is just kind of insanely stupid. Um, it is essentially a disjoint. It also has intangibility. Um, it also combos, breaks combos, the whole shebang. Can pressure, is safe on shield, everything that you would want. But the thing about it is that Link is slow. So Toon Link, on the other hand, is pretty speedy, but all of his projectiles are significantly slower than Link's, as that up smash really punishes Lagdabin touching on Goomba's shield. And now going for the forward throw, nothing out of it yet. Everybody parrying everything. There was no damage taken in that interaction, and missed the bomb as well. So 29 to 67 off of that little conversion. And now up throw, misses the up air, gets the back air though. And both of them swinging boomerangs right now. And now the bomb forward air connects, not going to take it though. Goomba just barely making it though. Good recovery. And the back air connects. Really tried calling out a jump, it looks like, but not going to take it. And that bomb fair is going to take it. And now BW is going to be down 10 to 8. And Lagdabin, everything is just extra credit up to this point. So they could just play whatever game they want. They could even camp if they want. If they can, because it looks like that they're having a hard time recovering on stage. As now the bomb is in Link's hands. The first one connects, the second one doesn't. The random up B coming out of nowhere. The bomb misses as well. Goomba getting a little bit fishy for these kills. Once again, Nair is safe, and that is not. Stop touching my shield. That is going to be the adult Link taking out the Toon Link. And now BW only just being down 8 to 9, and that's what we needed just to get the Toon Link out of the match as quickly as possible. And yeah, because that was honestly the biggest issue, other than the Isabel, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, now we are going to see what Purdue Fort Wayne is going to counterpick to. I think one thing that they should do, I mean, that they're probably going to do, looking at the rest of their lineup, they're probably, if they still have the Greninja, probably send in the Greninja or even Incineroar, those two characters. A, we haven't seen yet, and B, like Greninja can just output a lot of damage really quick, can counter Link's recovery, and Incineroar just, oh, you throw all these projectiles at me, oops, I revenged two of them, I got in, and now I just did just as much damage as all of your projectiles. Well, and more. But yeah, honestly, now that I think about it, probably not Incineroar, but like Greninja or Mario, the two combo characters, the way that they are able to get in is pretty big. Um, and just kind of refuse to let Link get back out. And they're actually putting in Tchaikovsky again on Isabel. So Isabel Link, pretty interesting. Um, yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. Um, Both of these characters are characters that favor a camping style, and between the two, Isabel is probably the better camper, but Link has this thing called a sword, and it really plays a difference in this matchup.
2, 1,
He's not the quickest swordy in the world. Let's see this SD. Bomb recoveries to the blast zone, pretty impressive. I can't get a bomb recovery myself, so I'd say about like maybe an 8. That'll be my first 8, or my second 8. And now the up tilt not leading to much else, but up tilt up air for the Isabel. And now the advantage state for the Isabel, making 46% out of a early deficit. And yeah, Isabel also has pocket. That's the thing of like being able to choose one of Link's projectiles, probably most preferably bomb, and saying, hey, you don't exist anymore. Throwing the boomerang away, just making sure at least one of Link's projectiles is always on Isabel's side. And now gets grabbed by the fishing rod. Avoids that one though, that could have been scary. But now has to mix up the recovery route. Still able to do it, and once again these pellets, or not once again, but these pellets have been playing a huge role for Isabel right now. Just making sure that the Link is staying away. And Goomba needs to approach at least a bit, because between the two campers, Isabel is the better one. The sword, once again, like Link doesn't have to go all the way in. But yeah, gets the weak hit nair, but doesn't get the right hitbox, so the down smash doesn't connect. Misses that grab as well, but that nair is going to take it. 7 to 9. That dash attack hits, doesn't take the stock though, which is kind of surprising. That's a full charge arrow too, that could be pretty dangerous. Barely misses. And now jab 3. And now with the boomerang on the Isabel side, nothing too much coming out of it. This Isabel electing to camp just a bit harder than Goomba. Goomba having a bit of a hard time approaching, as that boomerang then sends him to 66, but that up smash is going to send Isabel to her second stock. Now 72%, the up tilt misses, the up tilt connects, there it is again, but getting nothing out of it. 43% though, it's not that bad. Goomba, if he plays this as well as he can, he should be able to take one more stock. Maybe even 2 if he's feeling spicy. But yeah, this Isabel has been playing this matchup pretty well. This is just kind of the matchup, like, hey, stay away, back off, go away. And yeah. And down tilt's the bomb, actually. Down tilt's the Lloyd Rocket, so it can't be active. And that was good reaction by the Isabel to not get hit by that. The Lloyd Rocket not killing quite yet. Now 132 to 91 sends out the Lloyd Rocket. And yeah, hopefully at best Goomba could get one more. But this Isabel is just really hard camping. That Lloyd Rocket not killing. Welcome back, Bumps.
Hey.
I apologize that what you come back to is
No, you know what? This is good.
no,
That's dead.
that's a stop.
Sorry, I shouldn't have came back.
No, you should have. But yeah, that is now going to be 6 to 8 favoring BW, and Goomba, being the emergency sub, is now out. So now BW is down between not being able to use Diddy, Byleth, or Pit. Or well, Diddy, Mario, or Pit, excuse me. In my opinion, against this really campy style of Isabel, we saw how and they already have Mario experience. I think the best thing is probably Pit, especially with the Orbitars, Lance with the just Lance overall knowing how it feels to be camped and just being like, okay, I'll do this, I'll shield, and you approach me.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're actually sending in Space Hippie on Diddy Kong.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, give me the rundown of the past couple games, the beginning
So
of game 2.
you didn't miss much.
Okay, brilliant.
Because there was a long delay. A bit of a recap. Nugget was sent in first against the Toon Link. Lost but took a stock. And then Goomba came in, took 2 stocks, and then against his Isabel,
Took 1.
yeah,
Okay,
and then lost all 3.
brilliant. So sending in Link, what was the mishap that happened with getting a sub in?
The mishap was that, long story short, for some reason Goomba wasn't on or Purdue Fort Wayne said that Goomba wasn't on the roster, even though he was. So just had to not only talk about it, but then also go to NACE, the big wigs, and be like, hey, he's here. So yeah, after all that, we're here just for him to go even. No offense, I love you, Benny.
Honestly, though, going even is pretty valuable against this team. We already saw how the Toon Link gave us.
Space Hippie, stop.
Yeah, relax on the sticks, bro. But whoa.
Okay.
So we're swinging. Okay. But no, we saw how difficult it was for our team to deal with that Toon Link, and just getting Goomba in there to actually like get something moving, get rid of that Toon Link, I think opens up the rest of our roster to actually making some stuff move against. Like now we know that we do well against that Mario. We know that we have answers to Incineroar in the back. It looks like they're making their roster this game pretty front heavy, unless they have a secret in the back, another secret Isabel or something.
Yeah. Not even. Yeah, like. Not even that, but the issue is, like, yes, Goomba was great for that Toon Link, but there's still that.
Yeah.
And the Isabel has been the second biggest issue. That's the second time someone has gotten, or the second person that has gotten hit by that. But anyways,
It's a very nice mix-up, actually.
Yeah.
I have not seen that done before.
but yeah, like, yes, having the extreme better matchup for one person is great, but when you are struggling with 2 matchups, that's the issue.
This is
Especially with this, like, what banana do you have now?
Yeah, Diddy without being able to use banana. I know Space Hippie takes a lot, kind of plays Diddy Kong like a stance character. Like if he has banana, he becomes a totally different character entirely. And Isabel just holding this banana here, saying like, I know what you want, you just can't have it. That's just a whole option that is now completely offline for Space Hippie.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have to try and make something shake without that banana.
Well, he's gonna have to get something done without this banana, period. because even if Isabel dies, I think it is still stored. Um, so yeah, because it's the same thing with like Wario Bike. Like, you hold Wario Bike in Isabel or Villager's pocket, he can't summon it to recover anymore.
Right.
And that back air is going to take it. And once again, yep, he tried checking for the banana, not able to get it, and there it is
There's
again.
the third. That's just a very
It's
nice
the fourth
mix, though.
time, the second person. Super Mario also got hit by it twice. But yeah, the dash attack, forward air misses.
I know Space Hippie has a hard time sometimes killing with Diddy Kong, but he really needs to take this stock.
Yeah, right now it's just kind of a hard time getting in, not even killing. As now 111 to 107 goes to the ground, but that damages himself for a very considerable amount.
I like the idea, but I think he was expecting the explosion from the up B to be larger
To do
than it
that.
actually is, and to hit above on the platform. But no platform there. That's done.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. This Isabel is kind of cooking. So who do we have to send in against an Isabel? Is this another late Super Mario?
It's either Super Mario or let's look at it ourselves.
We got
So-
Pit.
Super
Violet.
Mario, and that's it. So that means one of those players are, and they already typed in Super Mario. So I'm not really in favor of this.
Yeah. From game one, as we said at the end of the first game, I really do think that sending in Super Mario earlier would have been more beneficial, considering that we do know that this other team has considerable understanding of the Mario matchup because they have a Mario of their own. When you're building lineups like this in a format, uh, like a crew battle, you need to take stuff like that into consideration. Where if you're not doing it, then you've got a Mario in the back that really doesn't have all that much value to the whole big picture of the game. But regardless, maybe Super Mario pops off, he goes crazy, he plays against the odds, takes 7. Not unseen again for Super Mario.
Definitely not unseen.
But we'll see how that ends up. He's got to do right now is take one stock off of this Isabel, and then he can keep playing. But
Yep.
until this Isabel gets off the screen, there's not much that our team can really do. We're really getting walled here.
Literally. So hopefully they were able to talk about especially the mines. As it is, this does feel like a fortress boss right now. Just straight up going down for the SD. Nothing to original. That what? Okay, B
I like
reverses.
the bias,
But yeah, 3 to 7. Once again, I've been a part of a Super Mario roster where he's done. He's brought this back before.
yeah.
But yeah, other than that, like, I really hope that they did communicate that the Lloyd Rocket, this Isabel really does like using it, and just like,
Down
yeah,
smash?
you can't. Yep.
So just in case, for those who are watching and please don't really have a very a good understanding of what Isabel is doing, this is a really tough matchup, and a lot of people are going to get caught off guard by this character. But Isabel's jab can true combo into down smash or up smash, which is a very, very good kill confirm, especially if you're at the edge of a platform. And that Lloyd Rocket mine that a lot of our players have been getting caught off guard by. Just
Speaking
raw
of getting
F
caught off
smash.
guard.
Okay.
Oh, you missed that F smash? Let me see. Let me show you how it's supposed to be done.
Boom.
And yeah, 2 to 6.
Super Mario. Boom.
Not the best odds.
But
Definitely
hey,
hope for him to come out clean, but
Super Mario's just gotta, respectively, do one stock each
Yep.
player.
just 3 stock both.
Twice.
Yep. But yeah,
Yeah, very good that they got that Isabel out of there, though. I was just about to say, with the mine that we weren't really using, the counterplay that we weren't really using to its highest potential. If you walk right up next to the mine and then
shield.
Yeah, and then shield,
And then
it
it
sets
just
it off.
goes without. Yeah.
But I don't think our team did that at all. Just
I don't
really, an Isabel took this whole game by surprise here. We didn't even have this on their initial lineup.
Yeah, I put it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we were expecting a Mario, an Incineroar. We got an Isabel.
Yeah.
Um,
And a Toon Link.
yeah,
Yeah. Remember when we had that question mark up there?
yeah. Sure was there. But yeah, now it's between Greninja, Incineroar, and Mario. Two of them, at least one of them's going to play. At least, I mean, at most two of them are going to sit out. At least one of them's going to sit out. Um,
You know what I'm expecting here?
the Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I think
Mario
the
wants his
Mario
run
wants
back.
the run back.
Yeah, he wants his skin. He wants the title.
But you know what? Super Mario won that last Mario Ditto, so we'll see who gets the wedding outfit. But actually, it looks like they're sending in the Incineroar.
Yep.
The same kind of tactic that we were talking about game one. If we saw the Incineroar coming in before the Greninja on their last two players, just to try and whittle down what little we had left. Honestly, I think this is a pretty good play. Like the volatility of Incineroar to be able to kill Mario as soon as he does. Um, Being able to just simply net one or two stocks, um, which
Well, if he
that
nets two, it's game.
that's game. Yeah. I mean, even if they take one before we can really answer, I'm afraid that's gonna be that might just be it. Because if we see something like they've got six stocks and then Super Mario loses his first, how do we go about that?
Mhm.
But I do think Super Mario does know this matchup pretty well. Again, he has some pretty good matchup knowledge with playing against Derpster. Um, so we'll see if he can really pull through on having that matchup knowledge. The bans being Town, Final Destination, and Hollow. Leaving Battlefield open. How do you
Not
feel
only
about that with
that,
Ensign?
no, that's our bands.
Oh,
Um,
well, either way, we've still got Battlefield open.
we left Smashville open, and I don't like taking Ensign to either of the Animal Crossing stages.
Yeah.
Yes, Hollow is essentially another Animal Crossing stage, but I'd rather go Hollow instead of Actually, no, I wouldn't, and here's why. So the blast zones on Hollow are pretty. The bottom blast zones are pretty high. They're kind of like PS2,
Mhm.
which means just like on PS2, Incineroar could go scarily low. Um, and especially with, to be honest, somebody like Super Mario who recovers low pretty often, that's going to be a scary thing to do over and over again. So
Mhm.
with Smashville, can't get as low. That does leave PS2 open, so Incineroar can go low anyways. But yeah, that's why I'd rather have Smashville than Hollow.
Right.
But either way, we're going to PS2, which is even interesting because they had the volatile stages of, oh my gosh, Incineroar on Battlefield or Incineroar on Smashville, where anything vertical kills super early.
Yeah, but honestly, I think just having an instant on screen
The
itself
classic.
is enough to say I'm probably gonna take one. This instant trying to get a good feel, just said I'm gonna walk around a little bit, see what you gotta say about it.
Yeah, and
Some unsafe forward airs. This might not be the best start for Super Mario, but he can definitely bring this back.
he's definitely bringing. Yep, we take those.
An unfortunate SD.
Nope, fortunate. We take those. Yeah, that's going straight to the bank. But Super Mario playing pretty. Okay, he's alive.
Missed the Cheeto fingers.
Is he going to do it?
Oh,
snipes the jump.
No.
He should have gone. He should have gone for
I
it.
don't think he should have. I think he's
he
playing
should have gone
perfect.
for it.
This is like task level Mario.
Tool
Oh,
assisted
call it out.
speedrun Mario.
He's seen that side B 50 million times.
And he's not getting hit by the 50 millionth in first. Or the 50 millionth in second. But yeah, the down smash doesn't hit, and he's going for these. Yep, there it is. But going for these F tilts really, just barely missing. This Incineroar has been this whole time, and I feel like that was just like, oh yeah, I do have this button moment, because like I've definitely had like moments against just playing against whoever, like, oh yeah, I do have up B out of shield. I play Ike, by the way. But yeah, and that is going to do some pretty big damage.
Yeah.
Not as much as it could have been, but still something that should deter Super Mario from using another. He just walked. back on stage.
Well, actually, he ran. It's hard to tell sometimes with that center row, though, so I get it.
Yeah, sorry. If it was walked, he would still be trying to get back to center.
Yeah, he would still be trekking. Ooh, F smash.
Ooh.
Super Mario's getting kind of greedy here, trying to look for those kills. He's like, I gotta get rid of this stock fast if I'm gonna make something shake.
Yep, and he's
He's
expecting
swinging.
the side B. And now just trying to land. The F tilt beating out that side B and caping it.
There it
Yep,
is.
there it is.
That's
and
a
now,
big kill.
is he going to be able to take this one? This could be big.
Yeah, if Super Mario is able to take this stock, then there's no real telling where this game could go.
It could go to the Mario Ditto.
It could go to the Mario Ditto.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
If that's Kurama, he's dead.
But it's Super Mario. It's close enough. You're ready for this bit?
Okay, alright, okay.
It's okay, Mario. I would have done the same thing.
Cheeto.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, honestly, he put up a good fight up until the end.
Yep.
That instant able to clutch it up though for Purdue Fort Wayne, taking it 4 stocks to 0. I think, not too bad, not too bad. BW.
Could be better. Yeah, obviously, there's a lot of stuff to VOD review.
Yeah, definitely. We can go somewhere with this though, because again, where a lot of I feel the misplays were in who we were sending in when we were sending them in.
Yeah.
Again, we put in a Mario at the end and we expected it to work like they don't know about the Mario coming in the back.
And even still, like, Super Mario showing up and showing out against a matchup that he knows just as well as they know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it very impressive showing from Matt, all things considered. But yeah, I mean, getting them down to their second to last player both games, we'll never really know what they had in the back with that Greninja.
Yeah. Or I was expecting the Mario, but
Oh,
yeah, either way, good games, and yeah, that is going to wrap up our time here. So once again, just a little bit of a quick shout out on if you like this Smash Brothers coverage on Saturday, there's going to be Stinger SmackDown, so there's going to be more Smash Brothers to watch, and I will not be the only one commentating, hopefully, because I'm actually playing this time.
oh.
So yeah, please come on down if you would like to participate in Stinger SmackDown. Once again, you get to meet people like me, people like Bumps, who is also a TO. And yeah, just really fun time all around. And also Goomba, who didn't win. Um, but yeah,
Bad matchup.
yeah, that is going to wrap us up. We also have a Overwatch 2 game on Saturday. So yeah, more content coming soon. So stay tuned. And yeah, we will see you on Saturday.